All right, good evening, everyone. Yeah, good evening. Welcome to another episode of Winning from the Mind. Tonight does not really look like the session was going to be feasible because the network issue, the platform shut down, and all. But we just have to improvise and quickly look for an alternative. Please bear with us tonight. Also, our guest is here. You have been waiting, waiting. Our guest is here, is ready for us, and we are ready for you. So this is winning from the mind. This is winning from the mind with Olani Pekun Opeoluwa, and our guest this evening, Mr. Oluwaseyi Olawale. Good evening. You are welcome, sir. Good evening, sir.
Thank you so much for having me, my brother. Thank you so much. Hmm. Hello, can
Hello,
you
sir.
hear
Can
me?
you hear me?
Yes, yes,
Yes,
yes,
yes,
I can
yes,
hear you.
yes. I can hear you now.
All
Oh,
right.
amazing, amazing. We are so sorry for the delay in timing and all. The reason is that the usual platform we have, we don't know whether it's network or the platform is having issue. So we couldn't even come up, and we have been troubleshooting that. We just have to resort to this unavoidable alternative. And to our audience, we are very sorry. A lot of people have been expecting the stream to be on, and this is 30 minutes away. But we are sorry. We are sorry. And this is inevitable because it's kind of beyond us. But that does not stop us from tonight. Remember the conversation we are having. We are talking about the momentum. We are talking about the momentum, and we have made you realize that momentum is not a situation where there will be no obstruction. We are not saying that for your flow, we are not saying that for the progress we are charging you to make. We are not telling you that for the stride we are charging you to make, there won't be an obstacle. Just like tonight, it was almost looking like we are going to say no way. It was looking like we are going to say no. We just have to improvise because momentum does not mean there's not going to be an obstruction, there's not going to be a challenge, but it simply means you are resilient and you are moving forward. And we have had two episodes of this series gone, and tonight we have a special guest in our midst, someone that is an evidence of momentum. I mean, someone that we can beat our chest to say these are people that gain traction. These are people that have moved from point A to point B, from point B to point C. And such is our guest tonight, Mr. Oluwaseyi Olawale, and he is the visionary founder of the Genomark Holding, and a lot of what Genomark is doing out there all over the world. And we are glad and we are happy to have you here tonight. And Mr. Sheyi, this is winning from the mind. This is where we train African minds how to win and how not to give up. And I can assure you that our audience are ready, they are attentive, and they are willing to learn from you tonight. Mr. Sheyi, you are welcome once again. Thank you for having you, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me at this time. I really appreciate the.
Can your video come up?
Um, okay, but can you hear me clearly? Can
Yes,
you hear
yes,
me
we
clearly?
can hear you. I am giving you the spotlight now. Yes, 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 we can hear you.
All right. So I said, thank you so much for having me at this amazing time. All right. So just let me know in case you can't hear me. Is that okay?
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you.
All right. Amazing. So thank you so much for having me. Thanks for the honor. And I want to say it's really amazing, right, being here. And thank you for putting such an amazing time together for us to talk about an important matter that is very pivotal for the dreams and the vision we all have for Africa, right? We all have a dream, we all have a vision for Africa, and one person cannot do it. It has to be uh, everybody together, right? So it has to be on the base of collective efforts, right? It has to be based on the base of collective efforts. So, and I want to understand. I want to say that by the very virtue of the understanding we're going to be having tonight, there's going to be a leap, right? And also there's going to be a transformation, because one of the things we're trying to achieve together on the collective efforts in Africa is to see that we have a vision that live and that we have lived us, right? That we have lived us. That's a vision, and it takes an amplification, right? It takes an amplification. So the idea is whatever we start now, or whatever you are starting, how do you amplify it? So it takes amplification to be able to achieve something that would outlive you, because that's the standard, right? That's the legacy that a wise man would like to establish before he or she exists from this world. A legacy that will outlive and that will still remain. And it means that the name of a person can actually live forever. You understand? Though the person may not live forever, but the name of a man can live forever by the virtue of the standard and the legacy that the person is being able to establish by the virtue of the values and systems that the person have been able to establish uh, around his works in life before he exists in the world. So I would like to start on the notes, because the topic here is amplifying your reach, right? So we're looking at connecting and collaborating for growth, and also we're looking at leveraging relationship, collaboration, and connection to build momentum and growth. So I would like to start on the note of, if you want to go far, right, go alone. Are you getting my point? There's an adage that say that if you want to go far, you what? You go alone. But if you want to, sorry, if you want to go fast, yeah, if you want to go fast, go alone. Sorry, if you want to go fast, like if you want to go very fast, you can go alone, because it's like when let's say there are 20 of you, right? And you actually going somewhere, you discover that some people will be faster than the others. So there will definitely be a last person at the back who is still like trying to catch up with it, right? Let's say 20 people want to climb a mountain right now, and they are all going to the same location. You get the point? So uh, you see someone who will be the first, who will be at the forefront, and you discover that this person is very fast. And the reason why the person will get even to the location very faster than the other is because he's going alone, right? But you see, if you want to go far, I hope you get the point now. So I'm trying to rephrase what I said earlier. If you want to go fast, okay, you go alone. But if you want to go far, like you want to reach very far place, you want to go far, you want to reach far, you go together. You understand? It has to be together. It has to be on the basis of uh, combining efforts and synergy. I repeat, combining efforts and synergy. That's the idea. Combining efforts and synergy. So when there's a unity, when there's a coming together of people of like mind and common vision, right? There tends to be an increase in momentum, increase in strength. There tends to be encouragement. There tends to be increase in fire that drives a passion, right? Determination, resilience. Why? Because there's a people that are working on a vision together. So you go far instead of going fast. Though there could be like you can actually go fast, actually. Like so that's like a bonus for you. But the thing is you go fast and you have a deep root. You have a deep root. So it's very, very important. I would like to share my personal testimony, right? Like he said, our host for today, that I'm a how do I put it? An evidence, right, of what I'm trying to talk about tonight. I'm an evidence, and what it means is that I've seen this plays out. It's on the basis of experience. I've seen it. It has really happened to me personally. I remember um, 3 years ago when one would start Genmark, though it was my wife that inspired me to because I basically wanted to do just I just wanted to do what's it called? I want to do just stay with my freelancing job. So I just want to stay there and just be enjoying my money, coming in on monthly basis. I earn in dollars then and all of that, right? And it was quite amazing because I was seeing great future around it. I was like, I would definitely be comfortable with this, right? So because it was really encouraging. But you see, uh, my eyes open, I saw the light, right? And I discovered that, well, I can actually go very fast, right? For instance, maybe gathering revenue and able to get a car, and then be able to maybe have be in a very nice place, nice house, and then be comfortable, right? It's okay to be comfortable, but you see, when vision comes, it takes one out of the comfort zone, and it takes sacrifice to be able to run with a vision. It takes sacrifice to be able to run with a mission and heart and a burden for some people, a burden in your heart to make sure that you address specific issues and problems and being able to provide absolute solutions for a lot of people. You get the point now. So it's very important. It's very, very important. So we started Genomark together, and we started with just a laptop, a very old laptop, a borrowed table in the corner of the house, like in a corner of a very old building, right? We're just three. We started with just a vision and heart to be able to impact Africa and see that we transform the biotech sector through capacity building and quite a number of different goals we have, to create groundbreaking solutions, all right, and provide sustainable edge solutions to Africans and global world at large. So we just started, just three of us. And if like it's very, very old building, buildings that have been built for like 90s and 1990 something, So but we started, and even the table we had was a bunk table, borrowed chair, and all of that. Just started, right? We just started. So when we start, right, and we started with nothing. We started with zero naira, right? We started with zero naira, and gradually we began to build. We began to work together in unity, and we're encouraging one another. There are times of challenges. There are times of tears. There are times where it was like, oh, let me just give up, right? There are a lot of times I wanted to give up. There are a lot of times I shed tears. There are a lot of times the money I was ought to be gaining, or I was supposed to be gaining as a freelancer. He was going back into the business. I was living outside comfort zone. I was sacrificing. There are times I have to take, my wife and I have to take Gary. You get a point now, like even Gary without sugar and all of those things. Okay, so but we just keep building and building, and we began to see results, right? We began to see results. Even the third person that started with us had to leave and travel out, to pursue the vision that God has also given to him. So, but that was mainly just me and my wife, and all of a sudden we began to see people coming, joining us. We have interns, we have volunteers. We're working together, and some of these volunteers become a key member and pillar of the company today. Holding prestigious positions also in the company. Today, right now, that Genomark, and right now Genomark has transformed to become a holding company with five different companies. I mean, let me say, yeah, five different companies. We just launched one of the startup in Lagos, in precision medicine. We have more than 50 staff today, right, being paid on monthly basis. Are you getting the point now? And we've seen results, been able to impact over 100,000 scientists globally, right? We have partnership with institutions, with researchers. We have a lot. Like, there are a lot of testimonies out there, and all of these things came because there were people, because there was relationship, there was collaboration, there was partnership. All of these things came because we share a common vision, we have shared a common goal, right? We were encouraging one another. We share that vision. We own the vision as our own, right? And we were inspiring one another. And together we're moving. Some of the things we're supposed to have been able to achieve in 10 years, we are achieving it in just 2 years, in just 3 years. Genomark is just 3 years in this April, right? That was last month. This is May. It's just 3 years last month. That's Genomark, right? And here we are. We've seen results. We've seen amazing results. We have seen tremendous results because we were working together, because there was a synergy, because there was a combining effort, right? Because there was, and this combining effort leads to an increase in momentum, right? That skyrocketed our result, that brought increase in our results. Are you getting the point? Which so we shared a common vision. We shared a common vision. We've seen people who come and say, "Oh, the truth is, it was not money that was driving us." I was offered PhDs twice, one in Canada, another one in Florida, right, with teaching positions, right? And I didn't go. I didn't go because I saw a vision. I saw a people. I saw people with common goal. I saw togetherness, right? I saw together and I stayed back in Nigeria. Well, it's okay. It's okay. Like, it's good to leave Nigeria, but when there's a vision, you can actually move mountains, right? You can move nations. We've trained and mentored and worked with researchers, organizations from over 120 countries. Over 120 countries, right? Over 120 countries. One of the things that we could actually achieve over there, we're achieving it. We are seeing them here while staying back in Nigeria, right? And we've been able to impact quite a number of the Africans, and we are still moving, right? We're still moving. We're just 3 years. There's still a lot for us to achieve, but thank God for the result. But all of these things came as a result of collective vision, as a result of collective effort, as a result of oneness, right? As a result of oneness, as a result of sacrifice. As a result of sacrifice, we've seen a lot of people who still want to come to Genomark today, but capacity also matters. They're like, "Oh, we can't take you in." We've seen people, "I want to work with you, even remote. I want to come, anything, all of those things. I want to do internship and all." We've seen a lot of people have reached out to us, like a lot of messages, just the startup that is just starting, the branch we just launched at Genoma. A lot came. They want to come in. But the truth of the matter is, we also desire to have more people to join the community so that we can build an ecosystem of change and transformation in Africa. But because it takes a community, it takes a collective effort of people who share this common vision. So, why am I saying all of these things is that you also need to identify the people that share a common vision with you, share a common goal with you, come together to build something that we have lived, to build something that will bring about spontaneous increase, to bring momentum, to bring speed, to bring spontaneous increase because there's a collective effort. Everybody is doing his own part. towards a vision, and you see that there's going to be a very fast result. Are you getting my point? There's going to be a very fast result. The idea is, what are the innovative ideas you have? Yeah, that's it. What is the innovative ideas you have? What's the vision you have? Know that there are other people with the same vision and goal. With you alone, you can go very fast, but when you bring people together, you still go fast, and at the same time, you go far. There will be speed, there will be spontaneous increase in what, there will be multiplication in what you're doing. You understand? There will be multiplication in what you're doing. That's the idea. That's the idea. All right. So, and that brings us to the first part of first point I want to talk about with you tonight. Connection is very, very powerful. Okay, one of the key things you must be able to identify is connection. Connection. You must learn how to connect with someone else. All right, you must, and there are various ways to be able to connect with people. One of the best way is sharing ideas. What is your idea? What is the idea that drives you? What is the thing that drives you? What is that vision that drives you? You must be able to share them, because it is the process of sharing these things that you begin to see people who sees into your vision, who sees into your idea, who buys into it, who also see it as some of the things they also have been aspiring. And you begin to understand that the same people will will work with you, will be able to journey with you, and you guys will be able to achieve tremendous things that just one person cannot achieve. It takes a community to make a forest, right? It takes a community to make a forest. Yeah, it takes many body waters to make an ocean, or it takes many streams to make a river. Are you getting the point? And you discover that the power, yeah, the power in the stream is cannot be compared with the power in a river. I discovered that there are certain machines, like, water body machines, like ships, that could actually work in ocean. They cannot work in river. Some can journey and be in a river, move in a river. They cannot move in a stream. Do you understand my point now? But you have to start from somewhere, because it takes collective effort to form a stream. A stream becomes a river, and a river becomes an ocean. Are you getting the point? A river becomes an ocean. So do not hold your dreams to yourself. Do not keep your ideas to yourself. Do not keep your ideas to yourself. Do not keep your dreams to yourself. Do not keep your visions to yourself. Make sure you share them, and be sensitive to share with the right people, and the right people you can identify in the place of sharing. I discovered that these people share the same common goals, the same common idea. Then you begin to see collective effort coming together. You understand? You begin to see synergy, and you begin to discover that these people come together. One person becomes two, two people becomes three people becomes four, and then ideas begin to form, and then you begin to build. While you are building, you are consolidating, right? And you begin to see results. You begin to see results. And this result, actually, one of the key reasons why so many people want to work alone is because they don't want to share. They don't want to share with others. So you just want to be alone, be a freelancer, and whatever you're getting is going to your pocket. Come on now. You can't see. The secret to generating wealth is beyond just a man. Yeah, that's the secret to generating wealth, and even build influence, and make tangible, notable and tangible impact in the world we are today. It goes beyond just what a man can do. It takes a community. It takes a community. It takes a people. Are you getting the point? It takes a people. So, and that is the idea. So you must seek to connect with others. You must seek to connect with people. You must seek to connect with people who share the like mind, who share the same vision and idea with you. And you begin to and then you guys can actually come together, and then journey together. So connection is very important. Connection in the place of what? Sharing ideas, sharing knowledge, sharing your visions to one another. right? So it's very important. Now, one of the things I also would like you to understand is building strategic relationship. I repeat, building strategic relationship. When you connect, you network, right? Through different various opportunities where you go to, people you meet. The next thing is you must learn to grow relationship. Okay? You must learn to grow relationship. You cannot keep a network or keep a connection without relationship. And that's one of the strategies of amplifying your reach and be able to have spontaneous growth and speed in actualizing your dream and your vision as you journey in life. Are you getting the point? Okay? Building strategic relationship. You have to be able to keep your connections. Is when you keep your connection, then you be able, I mean, when you to keep your connection, you need to build a relationship with them. That's the idea. Yeah. And one of the best way to create relationship with people is what create values. Create values. What is the value that connects both of you together? What's the value? You have to identify a value. One of the best way to keep someone around you is what? Is value. Is value. So what value do you have to offer the others? Relationship is mutual, it's not parasitic. Are you getting the point? Relationship is mutual, it's not parasitic. So when you have someone, when you have an idea, you have a vision, and you connect with people, you bring these people together. What values connect? What's the value systems you are putting in place to make sure that all of you are together, pursuing the same vision? What is the mutual value? What's the mutual benefit that brings you together, that connects you together? I think one of the things that has made uh, uh, um, 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 the amazing people who are building General Market today, together today, one of the reasons why they have been with us for years right now is because there's a value. That's benefits. There are mutual benefits. Even though we're all sacrificing together, we have a vision. We have a vision that keeps us together. And that vision is an embodiment of values, benefits. Even though they are not they are not from the present, but they are futuristic. There's something, there are short-term goals, visions, and benefit and long-term benefit and short-term benefit. And the short-term benefit and long-term benefit, we've seen some of them come to pass. When we started together, some of us, we started by just collecting 5,000 naira. We've grown to collect thousands. We've grown to collect five figures, six figures. Are you getting it? We've grown to be able every month to be able to have that. Now, it's not just about money though, but there's also the place of impact and influence. There's a place of visibility, right? Visibility, influence, impact. There are values that we also see together, we also experience together. The idea of what? Of 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 uh of the sense of achievement is there. The achievement, the sense of achievement and success when it comes to purpose fulfillment. Don't mind. I think our solar, the workspace just went off, so I will just off my light. Okay. Yeah. Are you getting the point? So it's very, very key. It's very, very key. Okay? Create mutual value. Values keeps relationship. It's very important. Very, very important. I think one of the key things I also want to address very quickly is the place of mentorship. In the people you keep, in terms of relationship, connections that you make, relationship, I mean, mentorship is very, very important. I would never talk about my success story or success stories of my life without talking about the importance of mentorship, which has been strategic and pivotal for me from every junctions of my life to where I am today. And this mentor has played a very, very important part in my life. even in business, in ministry, and in family to where I am today. Mentorship is the key areas of your life that you must not lose. And one of the key identities or one of the key factors you address when it comes to mentorship is look to get mentor from those who have gone ahead of you, who have experienced life, who are ready to pass down values, who are ready to pass down trophies to you, such that you may not go through some of the sacrifice they have paid to get those trophies. But they are able to pass across trophies to you for such that where they are is where you are beginning. And some of these trophies are knowledge, their ideas, knowledge, their experience about life. They are answers to questions that lies within your heart, within the very core of your being, that influences fears and ties you down from leaping and journey and getting to the very point where you're supposed to be in life. Mentorship is very important. I will always mention his name. He's someone that most of you know. Is Mr. JD, Jesus Damilare Adeshegun David, JD of Innovate Lab, right? He plays a significant role in my life in the place of mentorship. I remember when we wanted to start Genomark, we were opportunity to be part of a narration program that teaches about business, that John took me through business to understand what startup is, what pitch deck is, what business is. One of the key persons that God used for me to be able to get to that point and even be involved in such a selection program was JD. Another thing apart from him is a community. And thank God for the community of Innovate Lab. Thank God for the community of Innovate Lab. The company that Mr. JD is the co-founder and CEO, right? Through this community, we've been able to, brainstorm, talk, share ideas, share burdens, share worries. I was not in isolation, right? I was not in isolation. So there's a community of entrepreneur, a redemptive entrepreneur. We come together to learn, to share burdens and worries, and we're able to encourage each other. So I'm not just talking about a community within Genomark alone, but I'm not talking about an external community, right? An external community on the basis of the ideas that combines us together, right? So mentorship is very important. You must seek mentorship. You must seek mentorship. You must submit to someone. You must, because those things influences accountability. And all of these things works around what? Around multiplying your reach, right? Bringing acceleration in what you do and speed, right? So it's very important. Collaborate to multiply. You don't need to do everything. You need to align with the right people, right? Talk about forming ecosystems. And one of the things you're going to be talk about group, talk about community, talk about ecosystem coming together to do something collectively. Because that's one of the key ways we can actually transform Africa, right? And be able to see that we are there making impact in the global space. Cross-functional partnership is very key, right? Academic industrial collaborations within your institution is very key. It's very, very key. So momentum comes from movement. Collaboration gives momentum. For instance, speed, reach, impact is all of the things we have talked about earlier. Share how consistent engagement build trust and create momentum, right? It's very, very important. Share them with one another. Share them within the few people you have with you, right? If you have someone, two or three, share it with people. Share about building an engagement. Share about building trust. Share about your ideas to people because they will buy into it and they'll be able to journey with you on that. So it's very, very important. Work on project, build projects, start something, start an idea, build an idea around your innovation. It's very, very key. It's very, very key. Make sure you are creative. Your values should be creative. Your values should be innovative. What is that idea you want to build on? What is that idea you want to work on? What is that idea that can become a product or a service? Do you know one of the reasons why some people will stay with you and journey with you is because you are building something that becomes um, a system, a system of wealth generation, yeah, a system of revenue generation, like product, like services. So that idea, the values you have, can you be able to put them together? Get other people because you may not have all of the things. What does other people have? Bring them together, and then you're able to create something out of it. Are you getting the point? There are a lot of companies out there that have been able to. They were successful through this concept and perception I'm sharing tonight. Example is Genomark as well. Are you getting the point? Are you getting the point? So it's very, very important. So please, relationships are bridge, right, to your next level. Build them before you begin to need them. Eh? You have to build them before what? You need relationship. So if you don't build relationship, and by the time you need it, you don't have it, you begin to lose a lot of values, opportunities, opportunities that will connect you to what will bring transformation and leap. Eh? Phantom is it they used to call it is it phantom leap now? Leap now, right? Eh? So so
Quantum leap, quantum
so
leap.
it's thank you, quantum leap. There are quantum leap in business. All of a sudden, you're making maybe thousands of thousands of naira, and before you know, because of one relationship, one connection, an opportunity that came as a result of relationship, you begin to make millions. Yeah, people connect others to opportunities because opportunities are value systems around men. Are you getting my point? Opportunities are what? Are value systems around men, and these systems are made by men. So when you build relationship with men, they connect you with those value systems. It's very important. So please intentionally collaborate and build for impact, not just for success, but for a revolution, for a transformation, for a standard. I repeat, and so I'm going back to what I started with, and that is the basis of what? Of building a legacy. Legacy. Legacy is important. One of the things I've been trusting God for, not just in business, but in my life as a whole, is that after I leave this world, my legacy must live more than a lifetime. I mean, more than a generation, more than generations. Like generations must meet my legacy. Generations must what must hear about my legacy, must learn about it. Eh? It's important. It's important. And I don't want to build a business that we end in the next 100 years. No, 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 no. I want to build a business that would outlive centuries. And all of these things is on the basis of building a very strong relationship and a very strong community. Because community lives and also systems. Community lives around system, value systems, relationships, collaborations, partnerships. It's important. So I leave this with you. Please go with this and work on it. And I'm sure you're going to really make impact, right? In this world. So I hope to see you at the top. Okay, see you at the top. Thank you, thank you. So thank you so
Hello,
much
sir. We
for
couldn't hear you. Hello,
yeah,
sir.
yes. Can you hear me?
That I leave that I leave this with you was the last thing we had before you couldn't hear anything again. You could please take that back and take that again.
Yeah, I said I leave this whole uh this light, this understanding tonight to you, right? I leave all of these things to you, and I said I hope to see everybody at the top. Okay, while you work with this. um, understanding to build your life, to build your journey, and to build a system, value systems that will outlive you and generations will benefit from it. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sheyi. Just before you leave, thank you so much for extending your time with us, and we are very sorry for what happened. Like I said earlier, there's a network glitch, and then we just have to improvise using this platform. This is not our usual platform, but thank God that we could have this platform to resort to. But then one of the things that you said that really struck me is this: we are talking about community and also having a value system that can aid collaboration. Sir, you will agree with me that, for example, there's an adage that says the best of the same feather flocks together. That means if you don't have the level of at least basic minimum required result to be in a circle, to be in a community, you cannot be there. It's not possible.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot
Mm-hmm.
use uh, a Micra vehicle to tow Toyota Land Cruiser. It can't work.
Yeah, yeah,
Am I on point? Now, and
very
one
true.
of the things, just like I said, that collaboration, you know, does or will do to you is this. Now, I was at an event today. I didn't study medicine. I'm not a medical student, but there was an event today where I was invited and I was there. Now, before I, when I you should have a corresponding value that attracts other people to you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I didn't
Very
do this
true.
one for myself. I just saw it. And I'm wondering, why will you brand? Who does this? Come and see crowd. Then I'm wondering,
Hmm.
wow, this is amazing. But if I don't have that relationship, I wouldn't have that platform.
Yes.
They didn't know me, but there was somebody in that room that could say, let's also go for this guy among other people we'll be inviting.
Hmm.
If you don't have
Hmm.
a basic minimum required result,
Yeah.
connection is not that easy. I mean, a lot of connection being sent on LinkedIn. There are some of them, we go and check. You are not looking at your followers. See, nobody care about your follower. But I want to see the track record. What have you been doing with your life? Will you be a distraction or an addition? And
Hmm.
Mr. Sheyi is here. He's staying because of relationship. He doesn't have the time. I know his itinerary. He just probably returned from Lagos. As he is, he's still at his office to ensure that this thing works tonight. His relationship. How much do we want to pay him to hold him down? But he could stay because he could see something. What do you want people to see in you?
Hmm. Very true. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You must be sure of your own value system. You must be sure of your own value system. As we wrap it, the episode up tonight, please remember, Genomark is a product of a community, mentorship, grit, resilience. But you know what he said? He kept mentioning a community. And that is what collaboration and connection can do for you. A community are just set of people that are interconnected based on a particular share goal. Who are the people that has vision just like you, that you are moving together? Guys, we don't waste your time on winning from the mind. And this is Minecraft Africa. We are showing you the way forward. And the way forward in this series is collaboration and connection. So attractive to you. There may be people attracted to you on board. And as you do so, I am confident that you are making the rest of your life the best of your life. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. And Mr. Sheyi, thank you so much
Thank you
for
so much for having
coming
me.
around.
Thank
And
you. Thank you
yes,
so
some
much.
other time we would love to have you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the
Thank you.
sacrifice to be here tonight. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
To our audience, thank you for just schedule. Wasn't the one we are using. Please, you can always go back to catch up. We are sorry that a lot of people lost us. A lot of people are messaging me and all. Please, we are sorry. We use this platform and we could not stream to all the platform we stream to. So we have it on YouTube and on my personal page. Please share with people. Please share to our community. Please share to our group so that other people can have access to it. Thank you so much. Just like we normally say here, please ensure that you do what you need to do. Remember what we started the year with in 2025: do nothing and be nothing. If you do nothing, you'll be nothing. If you do nothing, you'll be nothing. But if you do something, you will be something. If you do something, you will see something. Thank you so much. And this is where we draw the curtain on it tonight. Thank you so much. See you next week, Friday. See you on the next episode. Thank you. Goodbye.